Alright, let's do a short morimens chapter 5 stream. Eye of the Storm. Keeper, don't let go of my hand. Your nose stung with the acrid stench of burnt coal. After a fleeting moment of connection, you were yanked downward into the abyss by gravity. The familiar voice and warmth faded swiftly, replaced by a creeping chill and dampness that clawed at the spine. Keeper. Was that a dream? Is it dawn yet? Every bone in your body feels as if it has been shattered and reassembled as you are overwhelmed with an untimely fatigue. Your temples throb, and the stinging dryness of your eyes feel as if they are being pricked by needles. Hello, hello. Your throat feels like you just swallowed a mouthful of something thick and acrid. With every breath brings suffocating blockage and pain. Eyes open, head pounding, unfamiliar surroundings. How many times has this happened? Can't there be a fresher way to start? I'm increasingly thinking that the protagonist is Azathoth from Lovecraft's story, the main god of the Old Ones, the blind fool god, eternally sleeping. Because a lot of things about sleep, dreams, etc. And also since it's clearly based on Lovecraft's work. How many times can there be a fresher way to start? You force yourself upright and an unexpected sight floods your vision. A massive... Oh, is it this related to Helot? Massive full moon hangs in the night sky, ethereal mist blanketing the sea, the air thick with gunpowder and the briny tang of salt water. Waves lap gently at the hull in a soft rhythmic cadence, cradling the vessel as it drifts towards an unknown destination. I'm on a ship? No doubt. You are aboard a steamer far out at sea. Ramona is nowhere near, and no sign of life meets your gaze. Easy, let's think this through from the start. Why am I on this ship? Something about Herbert, the pattern, Francis' diary, the harbor. Once you're ready, we'll set off. I'll be your partner as always. This time, the church, secrets, you have to... Fragments of memory surface only to be shredded by intense pain. Bile rises, scorching the throat. Fresh air suddenly a rare luxury. I'm just replying to the guy in chat since he's not does have sound. It's mostly cause I over leveled and the time between dreams. I left the school together. Yes, Ramona, I need to find Ramona. She will know what's going on. Connect the communicator. Hi, Fenoas. Ramona, can you hear me? Where are you? Ignoring the soul deep ache, you activate the silver communicator as usual. That's when you find the brooch, signifying your identity is missing from your lapel. What? How? Steady, steady, there's still a way, just try spirit tracing. Disability friendly, yep. You draw a deep breath, willing away the discomfort and plunge once more into the depths of your spirit. Constellation of light twinkles, each a vibrant soul, far more numerous than you would imagine. So many people on this ship, that's odd. Suppressing curiosity and baseless dread, you focus inward. The link acts like an unyielding umbilical. There's an R, umbilical cord, umbilical, drawing two radiant spirits towards you. Two links. Besides Ramona, was someone else on this mission? Your probing stirs ripples. One gnosis seems startled. Before you can sense more, he turns sluggishly, then fixes on your position. He, large. Oh, who is he? Chill races up your spine. Whatever is linked to the other end is coming for you. Without time to ponder, the stranger on the other end. Instinct pulls you from the spirit realm and you bolt in the opposite direction. He. Who would the old gods refer to as he? I was thinking that the protagonist would be Azathoth, the leader of the old gods, elder gods from Lovecraft's stories, but since he is also an elder god, referring to someone as he with a big letter is strange, meaning it has higher authority or above him. It's above the protagonist. You mostly like... what? What? As if by cruel coincidence, the ship lets out a piercing wail the moment your foot hits the deck. A metallic beast's death cry, signaling its surrender to the sea. Motherfucking Fenoas, do not. What? And you say you don't bully me. You are bullying me like I eat dogs. Plunging into the spirit realm like that, blind to peril, reckless, arrogant. Which games do I like? Anything that's... also good story games. Those two things are the most important to me when it comes to a game. Soft, cool tentacles like orange pulp steady your teetering form, holding you firm. I do not expect such rashness from you. Cthulhu? Oh, hi Cthulhu. You... What are you doing here? Maker raises a brow and mouth surprise, appraising you with a measured stare. You still have the spirit for jests, you seem unharmed then. The brief lapse in our link must have been mere disturbance to the gnosis. Like Lota and Ogier, Cthulhu is one of the many awakeners Mythagon's administration, yet in your year of training there you've glimpsed him only a handful of times. Cthulhu spends most of his days in slumber. His awakenings are rare as comets, assigning him to fieldwork with investigators unthinkable. Yet now an invisible link binds you tightly. His storm-like gnosis ceaselessly scouring your mental domain. Link labs? No, wait. How are we even linked, and why are you outside the school? Foolish questions. This is no time for games. The girl's time is running short. The seafarers persist with their ritual of descent. The stars are aligning in their destined positions. The girl, the ritual of descent. Tension thickens between you and Cthulhu. After a pause, he sighs deeply, his youthful face etched with unchildlike gravity. What do you remember? Ramona and I left for the investigation. As for the rest, shake your head, whether from external force or not. One thing is clear, your body resists recollection. But do you hear about what game I like? Yeah, sure. The stars are rising to their destined positions. You know the ritual's conditions. The ritual of descent. What's going on and who are these fish people? Can't recall the details, but the link doesn't lie. We're allies here, Cthulhu. Tell me what's happened. Weird shadows Cthulhu's features. He closes his eyes, as if gathering his thoughts. Fortnite, Minecraft, Overwatch. My oversight failing to notice your distress. For a human to be ensnared in this, it has taken its toll. But the ritual of descent is a term too sensitive for a Mythag keeper. As you press for more, Cthulhu's tentacles bar your path. Someone approaches, stay alert. Plop. Urgent footsteps mingle with the slap of webbed feet, vibrations rumbling beneath. A figure barrels from the deck's far end towards you. Struggle. Help me. Oh, hi Murphy. The girl dashes to your side, gasping for breath, clutching your cloak like a lifeline. These humanoid foes with aquatic traits let out eerie whines. The sounds are chaotic and grating, yet their intent pierces through. They're saying, give her back to us? The disordered roars clarify in your ears, just a bit more and you'd grasp what they wanted. That distracted instant, the girl stomps hard on your boot. Are you just gonna stand there? Do something. And you stop staring, focus, don't let them grab us. Cthulhu averts his gaze from you both, his tentacles whip fiercely, sweeping the relentless assailants overboard one by one. Reinforcements incoming, they are after you. The girl purses her lips, then brightens with a spark of inspiration. Into the cabin, we can shake them for now. She backs away a few steps and you shield her as you follow. Kicking aside planks, she reveals a hatch in the deck. A hidden door? Must you tease me at a time like this? It's not like you've never been below decks. Stop dawdling, get ready. Tulu raises no objection. Under his silent cover, you and the girl yank open the iron hatch. Beneath flies a metal ladder, descending into unseen depths. Quick, you first. Can't fight, I have to protect you. Ignoring your protests, the girl, slender and agile, slips behind you, and with a solid kick sends you tumbling into the black void. Yeah, we're not saving Murphy. Let them get her. You land in what feels like soft seaweed. The fish games, I thought I'd watch your gameplay too, and you really play these games, or I'm starting to play these games myself. You land in what feels like soft seaweed. The fishy reek and salty brine assaulting your senses, spinning your already aching head. Hey, you, don't just hang there, get down. Tulu sweeps another fish-headed monster over the rail before glancing your way. He grips the hatch frame, but his next move defies expectations. Don't worry. Proceed and rendezvous with the others. I must confirm why they cling to the ritual. I mostly random to stuff. The hatch slams shut, plunging you and the girl into utter darkness. The girl huffs in defiance, deftly cranking the winch to secure the lock. You should be safe for now. She flicks a switch, the ancient bulb flickers, then floods the space with light, banishing the shadows. And you finally behold the seaweed cushioning your fall. Body and mind sink into hell's darkest lava. This is no mere seaweed, your palm roots in a crimson mire of unidentified tissues, jagged bones pricking painfully. Oh, Fenos, I'm sorry. Maybe I'm gonna stream on Sunday. I should be back by Sunday. Hold here. Megan, arcane runes smeared by fluids resemble a garish ballroom carpet. Clearly a minor pagan rite has unfolded here. The decay permeates the cabin. Fish remnants alone couldn't produce such stench. Larger, fattier participants must have joined this macabre revelry. Typical seafarer mess. They never clean up. The girl mutters, eyeing your sprawl on the altar with distaste. She circles you, then hauls you up by her cleaner arm. With Tulu up there, they won't chase us anytime soon. I'll find something to cover this altar. The smell's awful. 3 viewers, alright. Kneecaps have been blamed. Your temples pulse in rhythm, agony splitting your skull. Bile surges and you double over, retching uncontrollably. Huh? What's wrong? Don't scare me like that. Stay back. I'm not just some little girl, I have a name. Murphy, call me Murphy. Her anxious face merges with fragmented memories, blending two similar yet distinct scenes into one. Murphy? You okay? Did the altar cross you out that bad? She circles you again, then under the dim light, tiptoes to inspect your state. That's a nasty fall. I think there's something useful in this shipment. Murphy mumbles indistinctly, stiffly rummaging through the stacked crates. No, this one's busted jewelry. You glance over coral, pearl, and lapis lazuli headdresses. Light, they are pricey, looking at eerie design inducing says a dizzying haze. What the fuck are we doing here? Damn, all ritual junk. The second crate brims with toiletries, stone bowls, sage powders. To the uninitiated might pass for an apothecary's stock. Got it here, squat down. A paste smears your scalp, cool with a spicy bite. Easing the pain somewhat, hair clumps under the ointment, prompting you to comb it. Hey, don't mess with it yet, it's not poison. Murphy hands you the jar, no ingredients or name on the label, just a bizarre pattern, clearly homemade. Deja vu, the design on the label, you've seen it somewhere. Growing up, they would slap this on every scrape or bruise. Well, feels better already, right? She eyes you nervously, guilt playing over the stair tumble. Yeah, not hurting now. Temples still throb faintly, but the back of your head feels soothed. Your gaze drifts to the ruined altar. Murphy has already draped cloth over it to spare you another bout of nausea. Now, crimson and grey-green fluids bleed through the burlap, forming a grotesque shape like a peculiar dagger or an infant at the cusp of its first cry. See, told you it works. Affirmation relaxes. Drawing out a smile, gazing at her eased form, an inner voice whispers. She is the eye of the storm, she holds the key to it all. Dagger. Tulu said we should rendezvous with the others, easier said than done. Murphy paces the hold, her agitation plain to see. Draw a deep breath and call out to her. Murphy? Maybe you should just hunker down in a corner. Murphy, I have something to tell you. Don't yell like that. What if you draw the seafarers right to us? Fine, what is it? I'm a bit confused on what's happening. Why am I on this ship? How do I know you? Honestly, I only just remembered your name. Only that kick down the hatch knocked something loose. Damn it, why now of all times? Murphy scratched her head in frustration, clearly at a loss. Yeah, since I'm reading the story. Murphy scratched her head at a loss. Whole story is too complicated to explain. This isn't exactly safe. We need to join up with the others first. Others? The Sona Nils captain and his crew and Ramona. Oh, can you try that thing again? The one where you dive into a spirit realm to find people. Spirit tracing, you know Ramona, Tula, and even that I can do spirit tracing. What happened before? Stop dawdling, find Ramona's position first. I'll explain on the way. Sinking into a spirit realm proves agonizing like never before, your consciousness scraping through thorns, laced with pinpoint pains. And when you finally spot the familiar glow, snap. Your mental tendrils barely graze your mind's edge before snapping like dry vines. Soul-rending agony pierces your temples, dropping you at Murphy's feet. Actually, you know what Fenoas, no, don't DM it. Actually, don't DM it, since I feel like based on the choice of games that Deminal plays, they might be too young to have my Discord. I don't want to DM with people who seem to be very young. I mean, Fortnite, Minecraft, that's like a bit too young, I feel like. Soul-rending agony pierces your temples, dropping you at Murphy's feet. Hey, don't scare me, don't die on me. I'm fine. Spirit tracing is usually your forte, but now your body blocks your spirit wanderings. You're certain it's your own body expelling you from the spirit realm, not some mysterious entity. That's the seafarers they found us, can't stay here, follow me. Murphy strains to haul you up, your weight making her legs quiver. You shift your balance towards the bulkhead, and with her support you stagger deeper into the ship. Oh yeah, true. I mean, I had artists, they tend to be a bit more straightforward. You halt before a heavy iron door marred by eerie dents and bulges. From the ill-fitting seams wafts the acrid tang of smoke. Murphy, are we going in? Let me listen. Murphy gently releases you, presses her ear to the door and listens intently with eyes closed. Seems empty, let's hide in here. Before Murphy pushes it open, you glance at the label engine room. No bustling scene awaits. No burly workers, no roaring boilers. Just sparks flying everywhere. Cold, rigid bodies litter the floor, the fish-headed monsters that pursued you. Murphy and Tulu call them seafarers. Massive breaches gape in the bulkheads, admitting gusts of chill wind. Murphy rubs her reddened ears, steadying you as you step over flames into the ruins. The stench is unbearable. This place saw a fierce battle that's putting it lightly for what went down here. Oh right, you don't remember. Amid the debris, something gleams conspicuously. Before you identify it, Murphy's face twists, part horror, part sorrow. I don't know when she turned into this raving lunatic. Her lips curl as she haphazardly recounts the past, edging toward the glint in the rubble. She wouldn't listen to a word, no matter how I begged. She insisted on this ritual. The gleam is an oddly shaped dagger resting amid dying embers. Despite the dust, its edge screams sharpness. She used to be so kind to me. Murphy stares at the dagger for a moment. Yeah, I might have. Then scrambles into the wreckage on all fours, reaching for it. Seafarer. Among the fallen seafarers, one props itself up on a broken weapon, staggering to its feet, bulging eyes nearly popping from sockets, fixing murderously on Murphy above. Why? From the High Priestess, why? Divine Mother. I found the Divine Mother. High Priestess, the ritual nears. Seafarer's fish-like jaw gapes impossibly wide, the membrane connecting it stretched translucent. Driven by fear, hope, and faith, it erupts with unimaginable vitality. The seafarer shoves you aside, screeching as it bolts for the engine room exit. No, he's getting away. A keen point bursts from the grey-blue chest, fluid spraying as the seafarer crumples. Murphy stands guard at the door, unnoticed until now, grey-green ichor dripping from the dagger's tip. Fabric shreds cling to it, carvings clogged with flesh. Murphy trembles visibly, yet her grip remains ironclad. Sorry, can't let you go. Murphy eyes the dagger a while longer, then wipes away the seafarer's blood. He was going to alert the others. Leaning against the door, Murphy surveys the engine room's devastation, lashes fluttering uneasily. But Miriam is already. Why won't they give up? Murphy murmurs the name, triggering an inexplicable dizziness. You blink through the nausea before voicing your question. Who's Miriam? She's the seafarers, the fish people's leader. Then this divine mother. The question triggers mechanical swallows, tension mounting. Your body knows the answer, yet subconsciously dread blocks recall. Murphy looks up, sorrow swirling in her eyes. It's me. I'm the pitiful wretch infested by monsters, the destined vessel for a pagan god's rebirth. Yeah, Fenoas, I'm starting to think they might be an artist because they are becoming very artist or someone else trying to sell something, or Seafarer calls Divine Mother. As the final word escapes Murphy's lips, white light explodes before your eyes, laced with agony. Why would someone care this much to become friends with someone else on Discord? Weird, right? Hey, big lot. Your body topples backward uncontrollably, low frequency hums circling your ears. The girl's cries drowned in pain's torrent. At the light's end, an intangible gaze fixes upon you. The unknown entity judges you, whether your shattered skull merits mending, whether your unraveling soul can be rewoven. Eyes wide, consciousness slips from your form. Alright, let's do the first battle and that should be it. Maybe a bit more for the stream. Actually, I'll go for about another half an hour. So yeah, 1 hour should be enough. It's pretty late. I should probably level caster. Pure core. Investigation, let's go. It's 1 AM right now. Watch out behind you. Did you never notice that morimens has this in the bottom corner that says what time you're based on the time zone you're in? Detecting unalerted high frequency waves comes auto-linking once again. Good evening, Keeper Ramona. Sounds like someone's scared witless. Please refrain from unnecessary verbal interference with field personnel. Fine, so, need a hand? We need backup. We're at Bridgeport Town's third wharf, engaged with unknown hostiles. Yeah, I know it's pretty late, but I wanna get through at least to chapter 7 to get the goodies, the 50 pulls. Investigate before the anniversary ends in like, what, 50 days or something. Investigate to teleport expected a third dwarf in 30 minutes. 30 is too long. South road swarming, we will break north. Driver notified for pickup at third dwarf north exit. Unknown hostiles to the Church of the Lightbearers. Log new enemy intel. Please Erica, not now. Humanoids with undocumented aquatic traits. Report forthcoming upon return. Stay on guard and prepare for breakout. Defeat at least 2 monsters in 1 round of any battle. Alright, that should be doable. Oh, I need to lose HP. Alright. Unless I get to a searchlight first. Bucket, defense, defense, defense. Strike, strike, strike. Alright, 2 enemies dead in 1 battle. In 1 turn. Nice. Alright, condition cleared. This wharf is massive. Don't let up, we are nearing the north gate. After battles along the way, few foes remained in your path. Only a handful of small fry stood between you and escape. These enemies, could the Church of the Lightbearers have sent them? It's too coincidental. I can't rule it out. But the Lightbearers we met in Rye were far more refined. Besieging you were a literal small fry, hunched humanoids, fish heads speaking from ragged hoods. Each assault brought the rot of decaying life. Can't discount the Sculptors Association either. Herbert's a bastard who toys with life under experiment. I like your take on Herbert, but remember, the solution could cause mass mutations too. Hope this isn't Cataclysm influence. Expand current vision. Event. Oh yeah, I love this one. Bucket, I'm taking 2 symptom cards. I don't care. Well, that's shit. Alright, whatever. Oh, Waltz of Flame, let's go. Tentacle, extra tentacle damage, always nice. Junction, Rouse Awakener, B. Murphy, Quality Slop. I just remembered the Quality Slop meme. Miss Ramona, Keeper, over here. It's the driver. Ahead, the familiar middle-aged man rattled the chain gate, anxiously looking troubled. Gate's locked, what now? No issue, I'll sever the chain, step back. I only like G. Murphy because she's good. The driver retreated to avoid the blade. Ramona raised her weapon chest high, inhaling to gather strength. Rustling grew, shapes emerged from the shadows in succession, thickening the air with damp heaviness. Fish-like foes blocked you from the gate. The driver yelped, tumbling onto the hood. These fish people were ambushing us? Drivers, non-combat, get out. Right, be careful. The driver scrambled in, engine roared through enemy eyes. Hey, stargazers over here. Fuck it. Great time. And kill. Alright, the market. Temporary Arithmetica, nice. Enemies attacks rain down behind, their blades grazing the cloak and startling a flock of gulls at the dock. Head north or board the ship. Even the most foolish person could sense that some unseen force is aiding you. Alright, extra silver, let's go. Umbral flight, defense, and you sent the driver off, lots of enemy reinforcements. Too many retreats cut off. Moonlit waves rippled in unlit corners, who knew how many lurked. Back, order. Tightening the noose at a certain berth, the fish people halted their advance, muttering inscrutable gibberish in a standoff. Why aren't they attacking? Ramona, what is it? From herding us north to sealing the exit, they've always left a path. Their assault was deliberate to corner us here at the third fourth berth 2. But this spot seems ordinary. True, berth 2 holds no significance. The issue is the ship docked here. Ship? Ramona's words unleashed a gale, scattering the fog in your mind. A colossal vessel materialized behind you, eclipsing the moon, shrouding all in shadow. Post-manifestation, the encircling fish people erupted in cheers, then exhibited bizarre behavior. Look at them. The fish people formed a queue, leaping toward the ship like suicidal possum heedless of life. Weirder still, as webbed hands near the hull, faint fluorescence rippled, repelling all boarders into the water. This ship is rejecting the fish people. The outer hulls rusted and faded, original markings illegible, its name in white paint barely discernible. Sona Nil. Erica, any Mythag record? Sona Nil, formerly of Black Star, shipping passenger liner for transoceanic routes. Post Black Star bankruptcy, anonymously acquired privately, re-registered and converted to cargo. William, you know this ship? In 288 AF, Sona Nil sank in a storm. Years later, North Sea coast reported ghost ship sightings. A Mythag investigator reported once, but returned no usable intel. But he returned safely to campus, right? Yes, memory gaps aside, no other anomalies. Brief convalescence, then back to the front lines. Can we patch him in? Regrettably, no. He perished in a mission before you joined Mythag. Wait, Ramona, you can't mean... Yes, they won't let us wait for rescue. Fish people pivoted weapons towards you, no longer assaulting the Sona Nil. Circle shrank, you and Ramona backed against the hull. Ramona inhaled deeply, touching the lowered gangway. Unlike the repelled fish people, her fingers met solid hull. You exchanged glances and pressed your hand to the ship. Mild resistance halted your hand mid-air, then vanished. Steel's chill penetrated your glove, numbing your scalp. The Sonanil accepts you. Boarding now. Oh. Let's see. No escape. Oh, Keikos. Fish twink. We get to murder the fish twink. Let's go. No escape. 3 hours early at Port Bridgeworth. The acrid tang of rusted iron assaulted your nostrils. With each step, the gangplank groaned underfoot, teetering on the brink of collapse. No signs of maintenance or repairs, but aside from the age, the hull looks solid enough. No obvious saltwater corrosion, and nothing clinging below the waterline. No barnacles, no oysters. Slander. That's slander. I will not stand for it. You will hear from my lawyers. No obvious saltwater, no oysters. You will hear from my lawyers, Fenoas. You and Ramona climbed the rickety gangplank side by side. The path ahead dissolved into a swirling fog, obscuring everything beyond. Find anything? The Sonanil doesn't match the profile of a sunken ghost ship. It contradicts the records of it going down in a storm. I would love to dig into this ship's history, but now's not the time. You glanced back. The enemies herded you onto a gangplank clustered below, their vacant fish eyes locking onto yours. Just as I thought, they are not following us up. Ramona lowered her voice to a whisper. These fish people are blocked by the Sonanil, but for some reason the ship let us aboard. We're the key to getting in. Once they're on board too, we're disposable. Exactly, so I've got an idea. You stepped onto the final rung of the gangplank. Your eyes were brushed by a warm breeze as gentle as the sky's caress upon a bird in flight, and the world seemed to be inverted before you. The massive full moon vanished from the sky. Aurora-like halos twisted around the ship's hull, casting eerie hues across the deck. Ramona, something's wrong. The gangplank shuddered. Now that you were safely on deck, the fish people abandoned their watch, scrambling up with hands and feet. Too late, they're coming up. Ramona sunk her sword at full force, shattering the securing latch. The gangplank plummeted, but no thud echoed from below. Your heart pounded wildly. The ship's anomalies flooded your mind. It took a moment before either of you could speak again. Big Nut, unless of course you're Big Nut. I might or might not be. At least they can't board from this one. The sights on this ship definitely fit my stereotype of a ghost ship. No sound when the gangplank fell means we're probably in some isolated space. Interesting, huh? This is a visible domain. The fog around the school runs on silver technology. Wonder what force powers this ship. No records like this in the archives, but theoretically an awakener could create an isolated space. You want the details? Spare me. Joel, you hearing this? Ramona tapped her brooch, a faint glow flickering across the communicator's silver surface. And we're cut off from communications again. Typical. Ramona leaned over and tapped your communicator. You focused your mind as usual, but nothing happened. Your mental energy dissipated like tears in the ocean, fading into silence. Looks intact on the outside, but no signals going out. Why is everything always jamming comms? Last time in the Max Museum too. Silver tech isn't foolproof. Besides, you're only scratching the surface with silver anyway. Hope those fish people don't climb up somewhere else. Yeah, stay alert. And pray this ship doesn't set sail. You just had to jinx it. As Valark answered an opera singer's trill, a longhorn blast echoed Ramona's prayer. Yeah, thank you for the jinx, Ramona. I know what you're thinking, but please not now. We can't sail out with Sonanil. Too many red flags on this ship. Check the other side of the deck. I see ropes for a lifeboat, but let's try escaping on the water. Hold up, I hear something. Fish-like faces emerged on the deck. The culprits who chased you aboard closed in. Let's murder some fishies. Black sigil, blood. These grotesque features alone felt like blasphemy against evolution. They shoved each other, their crude weapons clanging harshly. Amid the chaos, they seemed to cluster around something. Strike, strike. And that should be it. Yep. Let's go. Oh, use one tentacle. Nice. Battle. Not confirmed. Extra arithmetica. The moment you lean on the ship's railing, you see a girl in a white dress, noble, pure, ethereal, and vaguely familiar. Where have you seen her before? You struggle to sift through your chaotic memories when she suddenly seems to become aware of your presence, locking eyes with you across the void. Greet her. Browse a random awakener. Oh, nice, G. Murphy. See, even the game likes quality slop. Yes, kill back to there. Nice. Pick up keys. Elite fight.
永遠の国に通じる扉はここにある。光を与えよ。この暗流は敵の奇策。深海の戦士。風よ、火の淵へ誘え。
Huh?
フレーム。下がれ。
Wait, why does this motherfucker have so much HP? Alright. He dies all the same. Increase and level of the tentacle limit reduced by 2. All tentacles stack an additional time. Browse an awakener. Bollocks.
我は導きと審判をもたらす。
神母となる。
白夜の輝きにて何ちらの罪を払わん。
Oh, that's nice. Black sigils. Market. Oh, nice, more tentacle damage. Sell. Oh, I should have gotten the each time deck resets. Use key, advanced, junction, Rose and Awakener, caster, event. That's 30. That's not a lot. Grave one of your reasons. Alright, boss battle. And after insignificant. Oh, Miriam? A figure stood silent at the rear of the horde, now speaking. An adult woman, her body shrouded in black veils, stood out starkly among the hideous deformed fish people. The alignment draws near, loyal seafarers, believe in the divine realm, end this farce. Welcome back the divine mother, welcome the god's return. At her command, a boy, unlike the surrounding fish people, stepped forward. He bowed deeply to the woman, his tone brimming with unmasked loyalty and pride. As you command, Lady Miriam. Oh, you're dying so hard right now.
永遠の国に通じる扉はここにある。
その時まで光の道を歩まん。我が心清き光なり。
And you're dead.
私に全て貢ぎなさい。愚か者愚か者ある。深海の精霊。愚か者。
我が名のもとに。
戻って海の狂気に気をつけて。さあ。
神母となる。下がれ。深海の精鋭。くれるの。
我が名のもとに。
Fish Twink has been slain. Mere lowly humans, how are they this tough? The boy stared in disbelief, eyes wide. In the skirmish, Ramona's furious sword strikes wounded his fins and tail. Grayish-red blood flowed freely across the deck, seeping into the planks. He leaned on his weapon to stay upright, clearly unable to parry your attacks any longer. You're different from those fish-headed monsters in your power. Ramona flourished her sword, its tip drawing a graceful yet lethal arc, pointing straight at the kneeling boy. You're an awakener, right? Insolent, our bloodline far surpasses you wretched humans. You have no right to call seafarers monsters. Damn. Ramona's sword stung the boy's nerve. He surged with power, his dorsal spines bristling as he knocked her sword aside. Ramona, watch out. You drew your silver key, attempting to link and suppress the erupting awakener boy. But you sensed the anomaly instantly. His mind was utterly stable, tethered by a serpentine chain to something nearby, to his linker. A twisted shadow slithered from the seafarer horde, slamming into your hand, gripping the silver key like lightning. The force hurled you against the railing. Kekus, that's enough. Lady Miriam, give me one more chance, I'll deal with these two. The woman crowned with thorns glanced at him silent. Her gaze shifted to Ramona, then to you, finally lingering on the faintly glowing silver key at your chest. A silver key? The next instant, a snake-like shadow shot from beneath her veil, coiling up your body. It was indeed a snake, a violet energy construct, wrapping your wrist tightly, its ominous fangs poised menacingly at you. Oh? The based Ramona, thank you. Ramona whirled and hurled her rapier, shattering one snake shadow eyeing you. In the next second, her legs burst with astonishing strength. She leaped over the pier like she was flying, reaching your side in a flash. She yanked you into a roll, dodging the snake shadow's renewed assault while drawing her weapon. You're no match for that woman. Get to the lifeboat. Ramona gave you no chance to argue, shoving you into the lifeboat. She vaulted onto the gunwale, knees bent for balance. then slashed sideways with precision. The lifeboat's securing mechanism shattered and a massive wave of weightlessness engulfed your mind. Ramona dangled half off the ship. A snake shadow snared her ankle, dragging her back over the railing. The lifeboat tipped in its descent. Darkness and boat-chilling sea water flooded your throat. In your final glimpse, Ramona reached out to you. Ramona slumped to the deck, rubbing her ankle with a furrowed brow. Crack. She gritted her teeth, snapped the dislocated joint back into place. Her face twisted briefly before resuming its usual composure. The woman poised like a leader strode to Ramona and looked down at her. Silver key link awakened her. I overlooked your appearances at the harbor. Now it's clear. The prophecy of our Lord comes true. None can halt the stars' alignment. All in this mortal world heads where it must. The harbor, you're the one who ordered these seafarers to chase us, using us to breach the ship's domain boundary. Miriam offered no denial, a devout smile gracing her elegant face. Students from Mittag University, as nourishment for our Lord, none could be more fitting. Miriam turned away from Ramona, unconcerned by the weapon still clutched in her hand. She seemed utterly confident, as if Ramona's resistance had ceased. Or rather, she was certain it wouldn't pose any threat. This is your last chance, Keikos. Take her below, guard her well. She'll be the final piece of the ritual. Once our Lord is reborn, he'll devour the fool's sweet flesh. He will raise our city from the sea, restore our kingdom to this chaotic world, forging a new future for the seafarers. All be trying to restore Reliant, trying to wake up Tulu.
あの写本に書かれていた満天の星空に出会
Wait, why am I not getting any hearts of despair? I should have gotten some by now. Weird. Oh, finally, hearts of despair. Thank you. Well, I think that's enough for now. Yeah, the 1 hour mark. Yeah, we killed the fish twink. Took good battle to end the stream on. Event unknown. Any other events? New events? Nope. Relics. Which new relics did we get? Right? Well, CFNOS will continue tomorrow. Hopefully a bit earlier. Bye bye.